What's up, people? We are going to backtest.
niho warabuze yuko si wagiye kuza agatuma wamfungirana ndazenguruka nkaza nkakomanga
nari kwigira nkaho nakumvise bati uyu mujurara nkahita nzimya itara nkahita nshyiramo ekuteri ugakomeza ugakora niyo mpamvu bagufungiranye ntabwo biza gufungira guhita nzimya itara rya hano nkahita nigira gutya nkahita mbona umuntu uri hanze wera wikwiyandurira umutima ninjyuzaho ndimo nkwerekeza kandi sinakubeshya. Right, looks like we fixed the time. It was really hard to do this. Anyways, we are back for another backtesting session. It is currently 31st May, last day of the month, and you can see that we are about to do a really good backtesting session. So we will be backtesting the silver bullet, of course, and yeah, so let's go to our next silver bullet session. But let's first see at what day. So this was Sunday, which means it was a Friday, which means next backtesting session might be on Sunday. Yeah, so we need one from Monday. Yeah, so the next silver bullet session. All right, let's go to the 1 minute. I'm gonna go to the daily. How did the week start? You can see that we started off dropping a little bit. Let's mark some key levels here. Let's mark, wait, where is, oh, here it is. So here is the previous weekly high. Now I can save drawing tablets. I thought it didn't exist here. Okay. Just put, come on, previous weekly high. And the previous weekly low will be right here, which is the next liquidity target. This on the daily. Wait, this is on the daily, sorry. Previous weekly high is there, of course, and previous weekly low is here. And on the daily, this will be previous week daily high, previous daily low. So previous daily low is right here, which means it's a good liquidity point. So now when we go to the 2-hour time frame, you can see that we are almost about to approach the previous daily low, which was Friday's low, which is this one. And we've created some relatively equal lows near it. All right. now when we go on the one now, you can see we have swing high, so lower high, lower low, lower high. We did fail to create a lower low, but if you create it, we'll probably take out this low because it's a strong liquidity level. Let's go to 5 minutes and see how the London silver bullet reacts to that. So first you can see a temporary high, a small high taken out right here. So let's see how this goes. So we drop. Let's see if we get a fair value gap. Well, it became omitted and we took out instead these lows and we pushed higher. Wow, we were about to create a fair value gap and it wasn't presented, but you can see how the 2 minute looks like a sweep, clean one, a shift, and then we are pushing higher, which means this will give us a good entry along right here, stop loss below here, and then you can target a 1 to 2 or a possible liquidity level at the upside somewhere there. So it will probably be somewhere here, but let's take just the 1 to 2. So yeah, I think this will be it on the 2 minute. And how will the 5 minute look like? Yeah, it will be looking good. Let's take this entry. So let's add the screenshot. So I used this, I saw a sweep, I saw a change in structure, and I had a fair value gap retest, and yeah, I'm confident like at 70% for rating. Let's save this. Wow, these were crazy losing days. Right, so let's play it and see. Fair value gap retested, and boom, stopped out. So that's how the game is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but we still have a liquidity level down there. Okay, so let's go to the next session. Next session will be, when will it be? I think it will be here, yeah, at 9. So unfortunately this Monday wasn't a good one, but you can see that we took out this high. So how can we optimize this entry? Well, of course, we had this was the only obvious liquidity target, which means I don't know, we couldn't have targeted here. Of course, it's not possible. Oh god, I really don't know how this one would go, but yeah, let's show now the outcome. Excuse me. Let's go to the next silver bullet session, which is right here. So a sweep should have been occurred at least in earlier. You can see that we took out some. Look at this. For the 5 minutes, it will give us a clear image. So we have this high and this high. Let's see which one gets taken out. So we take out a low, as you can see here. We shift on this candle. When you go to 2 minutes, you can see that these up close candles were shifted on because this candle is about to close here. So we can expect maybe some kind of retracement to a fair value gap. Most likely this one, because it's the one which is near the shift. So let's wait and see. Okay, how does it look on the 5 minute? Nothing yet. All right, this is what we are looking for. So our entry, long, right here, stop loss, few pips below the low. And we target this high right here. This will be our entry. Let's place the order. But the last trade was proof that even your A plus setup can also fail. So yeah, yes, that's it. So let's trade this and see. Now it's dancing around our break even. Crazy trade, isn't it? Look at how it's moving. So I think our trades should have been closed somewhere here, because we should close them before 16, which is somewhere. Wait, so another day starts immediately. Well, it looks like there was a crash here, but we should close them early. But let's see where it directs. You can see stop loss was hit. Crazy one. We just make sure to close our entries early. This one not. Okay, let's go to the next silver bullet session, which is at 3 in the morning. You can see a high taken out. These highs were taken out by this one slightly, so we can mark a shift somewhere here. Right shift took place. Fair value gap omitted. Then we took out this low, crazy. Then we are shifting right here, which means the potential fair value gap to enter is this one. Okay, right here, another good entry. Let's keep blowing the money. Next liquidity target. Why is this signaling buys every single time? Let's take out this high. Good to 2R, 2.3R. And yeah, I guess that will be it. But we're in a downtrend. Why am I trading reversals? Really looking for reversals every single time. But that's what the silver bullet strategy is telling me, so I don't know. Let's place the order. Let's see where this directs us. Ah, come on, man. Come on. You can't be serious. What kind of price action is this? How does the 15 look? Okay, you know what? If it doesn't show a sell, then I'm not doing any single thing. For real. So disappointing. Let's go to the next silver blade session. You can see it now started pushing higher for a bit. You can see it's a kind of low taken out right here and this one. So this was the first card presented. Don't know what I'm doing wrong. Should I backtest on the 1 minute? Because the 1 minute looks even more creepier. Can have a simple high taken out. Shift marked here, but no retest. So let's see what this silver bullet does. Equals here generated. Some equals generated again. Let's go to the next silver bullet session, man. What's delaying us? So we have no win so far. It's crazy. I think the win rate has even dropped to something like, I don't know, 5. Right, we can see an inversion created here, and it was retested. And with the 2 minute looks clean. 5 minute looks like we are shifting to the upside. So let's see if we get a potential gap retest, which might occur somewhere here after a big push. But there's also an inversion right here. Alright, so it's time to enter. Let's look for a long. So the inversion. So close there. Target to 1 to 2, possibly this high. And then just wait. So we can now place the order. Let's remove the take profit. What a that month is a crazy month. So let's just play it. Ah, come on. Okay, can close it there. So this position was a good one. But did the 5 minute provide an entry? Let's see. So 5 minute also provided an entry, as you can see here. Entry was even lower a bit. It was somewhere here, like enter here, stop loss below here, take profit 1 to 2, somewhere like this low, and you can see how these candles were respecting this low. You can see how these candles were respecting this low right here, and I think it will reach that level. Let's see. It doesn't, which means an entry on the 5 minute would have stopped us out. Yeah, let's go to the next session, which will be here. Wow, what kind of PA is this? Liquidity level taken out. I think this was the previous day high, but no, it wasn't. We are Wednesday, previous day low. Yeah, this was the previous day low taken out, just right there. Let's see how this goes. We drop even more. No retest, no opportunity provided. You see how the 2 minutes looks like. 2 minutes tested this gap, respected it, and then dropped even further. This one respected it as well. See the closes of the candles, how the candles are closing. Yeah, crazy silver bullet session. Let's see how this one looks like. Okay, this one is the PM session. So we drop into a fair value gap here, and looking on the daily, you can see that we were in some kind of downtrend right here. As you can see, we dropped and we are pulling back. Sorry. Can we visualize it well? Alright, so you can see that we dropped, and we dropped it. We are running this order block. We are seeing if we can respect it. You can see that we took out this low, which was a good low. So we had a sweep, and if this one respects it, we can expect a continuation to the upside. So let's go and look for buy entries, because I think you should be trading by the bias, like how the day is going. So first fair value gap retest here, respected, push higher, and the fair value gap here, you can see it's being respected, push higher. You can see that drop again. I think it's like a 5 minute order block or something like that. 5 minute fair value gap right here, which means it's an entry provided on the 5 minute, and you can expect it to push higher and higher. Whoa, crazy movement. Let's go to the next day. So how does the 4 hour look like? 4 hour is quite bullish, sorry, bearish. It continued to drop no matter the fact that we already took out a low, important low. The next silver blade session is about to start, and we are going to figure out, we're targeting this liquidity low here, so we'll see by how the market will be looking like. I don't know how this is too easy for ICT. Well, maybe sometime it will be for me. Alright, so you can see that we dropped heavily and we are doing crazy manipulations. We took out this low, we shifted structure, and we have an important fair value gap right there. So let's wait for our retest. What does the 2 minute look like? You can see how good it is looking. So let's wait for our retest. Come on, just retest this one right here, because 2 minute, it has one right here which occurred after this shift, which means it can also provide a good entry, but the 1 minute will also provide one here. God, we are having crazy losses today. I don't know why. So a 2 hour, to get a 2 hour, how does the 5 minute look like? 5 minute, no gap so far. So let's place order. No stop loss. Take profit, we will automatically close. Right, so let's backtest this and see. Did it drop to the 1 minute fair value gap that we were waiting for? Because remember, we were waiting for this one, but I don't think it will drop to it. I think we already have like the momentum set. Okay, we ended up dropping in it, but it was after the session closed later. So 5 minutes, how does it look like? Oh god, choppy price for real. Alright, yeah, no wonder this was what is happening to me in the real markets anyways. Like, I take a trade, goes in my favor, then reverses on me. Ooh, crazy backtesting session. So how far is the analytics? I think we dropped it like to 10%. Yeah, very crazy win rates. Look at this graph. Very bad results. Nope, you cannot live with this. Well, we'll try to continue improving it as the days move on, and hopefully it will change. So I'm going to be backtesting the silver bullets for this month, and if you see some solid results like aligning with how I trade with time frame and my availability, then I think I will be trading that model as well. So I think I'm about to end this session here, and until we meet again, stay blessed.